Hi. There actually wasn't too much going on in September. It was, well, it would be wrong to say it was a quiet month. It's been it's mostly been days, hours, weeks spent in front of my computer, writing, revising, and proofreading my thesis. That's essentially what my September was like. And that's the reason why I only have about 6 minutes of footage, because I didn't obviously film myself writing my master's thesis. That would become really boring really quickly. But on a more positive note, I have submitted my thesis. And autumn is here. That day I was pretty much just reading, but then my mum convinced me to go to the shops with her. Well, one shop, singular, and I filmed a couple of clips for you because they have some delicious things at this shop. I also spent some time looking at autumnal decorations, and they all look really cute and nice, but I didn't end up buying anything because I don't know, I wouldn't really know where to put the decoration, and we already have enough things, so yeah. One day in September, I was really in the mood to get a cup of tea, to go to the bookshop, and then end my day by going to the cinema. And what I did first was go to the bookshop, of course. And this is one that's on a popular shopping street in Vienna, and it's only opened a couple of months ago in June. They've got a really nice book section, of course, then a music section. I really like the vibe of this shop, so if you're ever in Vienna or if you live there and you are looking for a really good bookshop, then I would recommend this one. And I'll leave some information in the caption in case you're interested in checking it out. They've got a nice Japanese literature section, and of course I also ended up buying a book which was recommended to me. And this one, The Book That Wouldn't Burn by Mark Lawrence, I actually saw in England, and that's where I bought it. But you know how it is, you buy a book and then months pass until you finally read it. Anyways, then I went to Starbucks and I treated myself to a chai latte, and my next stop was the cinema. Of course I had to get nachos, and that's the movie I was watching, Caught Stealing. After that I made my way back home, taking the tube and then the train. And that was my day in Vienna. More books, more tea, and a highlight of my month was Kaiserschmarrn. Look it up, or I'll leave a recipe in the description, but it was really, really good. Here I was showing you the book I was reading at the time, and it's called Strange Pictures by someone called Uketsu. And he's a Japanese author, but he never shows his face in public, so he's wearing a mask, as you can see here. And it's actually quite creepy. But if you're interested in sort of a Japanese mystery, then I would recommend this one. Lots of people on Bookstagram have shared their autumn TBRs, and I just had to share mine as well. Maybe it will be wrong to say make me more motivated to read, because I am motivated to read, but maybe I'll actually stick to my TBR for once. We shall see. Out of these ones, so far I've read The Evening and the Morning by Ken Follett. So these are the English ones, 5 books, and I'm going to show you the 2 German ones on my TBR as well. There's, first of all, Schön, Reich, Tod, and secondly, Echtzeitalter. If you remember, that's the book I bought at the bookshop. Another day in September, we had a really rainy afternoon, and there was actually also some thunder, which I actually quite like because it's just a nice sort of atmosphere for reading, so I enjoyed that. I had to have a cup of tea, which means it was probably around 5 PM when I filmed this, because that's when I usually have my tea. Here I'm also showing you the book I was reading at the time. It's called How to Hold Someone in Your Heart, an ARC that I kindly received, and it was sent to me by Penguin Random House. But good news, this is out now, published in September, I think. So I'll leave some more information in the description box in case you're interested in checking it out. And then at the end of September, I was heading to Vienna again for a really, really exciting reason, and you will see why at the end of the video. I also had to stop by Starbucks again, but this time I got a matcha and a really good something pumpkin thing. I don't know what it was, but I spent some time reading, and then here's the reason why I went to Vienna.
And hell, but as I got deeper into the manuscript, I realized that I was actually grappling